Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back for another Tony Hawk style 180 as I flip my opinion on the abject awfulness of the abomination in Darkest Dungeon. And you're probably saying, please Pete, come on, like Tony would ever pull a trick as pedestrian as a 180, you know he'd throw at least another full revolution and some sweet kickflips at that shit. And you're not necessarily wrong, but what you're forgetting, my skeptical internet friend, is that Tony Hawk's damn near 50 years old. Now, I'm not a young guy, so don't think I'm firing shots at Tony Hawk for being old. I'm not, but there's some additional considerations here. Tony's led a pretty rough life from a physiological standpoint. Sure, he's done some amazing and remarkable shit, usually with nothing more than a plank of wood, some wheels, and his own body, but that's exactly the kind of shit that takes its toll on you later in life. And Tony's been skateboarding for damn near 30 years, which is not exactly a safe or uninjurious hobby. Landing all those 720 Superman goofy foot assault grinds after getting some sick air, that shit's gonna rack up some damage on the old cartilage. And I'm not trying to take any away from, anything from the Birdman, but I guarantee you when Tony wakes up in the morning, he feels every single one of those 720s in every single bone in his ravaged body. He does. Plus, Tony's on what, like his fourth wife now? That shit's gonna take its toll too, just in a different fashion. No, I'm saying that while a 180 is probably not all Tony's capable of, it's probably more than he really feels up to these days. I mean, when's the last time you saw Tony on a board? Yeah. Anyway, also think about this. For most of the folks watching this, Tony Hawk's your parents' age, man. He's as old as your mom and dad. Can you imagine your dad hitting a half pipe for some sweet 30-foot skyboarding? Yeah, I thought not. Me neither. Doesn't make any kind of sense at all. Also, what the hell was I originally talking about before I went off on like a 5-minute rant about Tony Hawk being old? Oh, yeah, abominations. Yeah, I've totally switched my opinion on them. I thought they were straight up god-awful trash. Turns out they may just be sort of mediocre. And in occasional situations, potentially quite useful. So, I mean, we'll be keeping an eye on that. We do need to resort our roster here. Holy shit, Megan, how come you have not been doing stress relief? You were completely freaked to shit out. Probably because your boyfriend, Brian Braddock, old Captain Britain down here, has been setting the world on fire while you're meanwhile a bitter disappointment to every Marvel fan. Is there anything you won't do? You're calm, you're fragile, you're a known cheat, you won't drink, and you're a stress eater. Well, clearly, I mean, there's nothing you won't do, and there's also clearly never a fucking debilitating quirk that you haven't met and been like, yeah, that's fine, I'll take it. So I guess we'll just have you meditate, because it's cheap. Let's get you in there, and let's stop beating on old Tony Hawk. I think his body's probably absorbed enough damage without me piling on. Let's see if we can find a mission. Captain Britain, you and old Robbie Baldwin there have done your good deed for the day. We're going to go for something a little different. Let's see what we've got on the plate here. I wouldn't mind doing a higher level mission and getting the A-team back in gear here. Getting the Wonder Woman, the Batman. Well, actually, Batman's dead. Sorry, he and the Taskmaster are playing fucking cards in hell. Probably Hearts, I would guess. That's the game it seems like it would be hellish enough to play in hell. We do have Clark Mercedes Knight. We don't really have like a good third man for that party, though, do we? I mean, arguably we could take Poison Ivy. All right, what kind of missions have we got? Gather 3. I don't want to do a mission with the A team that doesn't include murdering some variety of boss. Gather 3 relics. I mean, the Sun Ring is real good. What are you? Lock of Fury, abomination only, plus 10% damage. Plus, that's actually not terrible. What are you? Ooh, kill the hag. Well, this is exactly sort of what we were looking for. What's this? Plus protection, good. Plus max HP, good. Minus 15% damage and bonus stress. That's actually kind of terrible. The 8Ds are really nice, but the damage penalty and the stress damage penalty, no thank you. Stress management seems like more of an issue than really health management. I like the protection, I like the extra HP, it does lend some survivability until you die from a fucking heart attack because it takes you forever to kill anything with your huge damage penalty and the overwhelming protection stat, and you're taking a buttload more stress from every attack. So you know what? I think the hag's gonna get a pass today, and we'll see if we can't find something maybe a little more rewarding. Plus 2 speed, plus 8 dodge, it's not terrible. Feather Crystal. All right, well, I don't see... Well, none of those medium missions have a boss. What can we do as far as ghetto missions go? What are you? Redemption Armlet. Plus 15% damage if that's actually quite good. It does lower our virtue chance slightly, but I'm not a huge... I don't have any kind of reservation about taking a penalty to our virtue chance. I mean, if we're in the situation where we're at plus 100 or more stress, rather 100 plus stress, we've already done something tragically wrong anyway. Bonus virtue chance. Take less stress damage in return for speed. Honestly, the worry stone is also not terrible. Let's go for this leper thing. The cash reward is not great, and 2 busts are abjectly terrible, but we do still need to level up the ruins. Except for the Warrens and the Cove, it's our lowest level 1. This isn't a boss, is it? Nope. Yeah, you know what? Let's get this leper armlet. We could give it to Dr. Doom or, you know, maybe Wade Wilson. Actually, I think Wade has pretty good trinkets, but Dr. Doom could use it. And you know what? If Dr. Doom's going to use it, we're going to send Doom to retrieve it. Can't take many more like that last journey. Come on, buck up, Doom, man. Reed Richards got to die, and you're the man to make it happen. Jean Grey seems like a solid addition to this particular party. Let's throw you in the mix. Little Typhoid Mary. Sure, we'll get you in there. We do need a second slot guy. Who's going in the second slot, then? I don't really... Well, John Constantine is not terrible, but... I'd really rather keep Squirrel Girl for our level 1 boss. I'm not a huge fan of the Grave Robber. Although Grave Robber is probably not ideally suited to operate at a position 2, are they? Everything but Poison Darts. Poison Darts is real good, though. How are you out of the second slot, Typhoid Mary? Okay. I mean, not good is the answer. Yeah, you're pretty much relegated to 3rd or back. Have we got anybody else who could come fill in here? I'm not taking Speedball, that's for damn sure. I don't want to take any... It's going to have to be... Yeah, I think it's going to have to be old Electra Not Quite Nachos, then. With the Strays. So apparently, either somebody was a huge fan of, like, ravenous wandering animals, or they realized that this is the party you put together when you literally can't come up with anything better. Just be like, well, we threw some garbage together, and this is what the cats drug in. The stray cats right here. They're going full-on Brian Setzer on this shit. Ah, Brian Setzer, we hardly knew ye, except for that time after you made your comeback once the stray cats were over and decided that swing music was going to be a fucking thing in the 90s because, I don't know, for like 25 minutes everyone was just completely high off their ass. What were we thinking, folks? I mean, really, swing music? Did we really think that was going to be a thing? What the hell was wrong with all of this? So this is a short mission. We do have to explore 90% of rooms, but on a short dungeon, that's not really a huge fucking task. I think we'll take 2 shovels. Well, you know, we'll take 1 bandage. This seems respectable. That's fine. We're going into the ruins. We've got some solid damage, some solid blight. No bleeds on board. Things are looking pretty good. I think this mission's going to be... this is going to be a pretty strong performance for us. Wouldn't mind hauling some quality loot out of here, which would broker for maybe doing a dark run, but I accidentally did a dark run last episode because I'm an idiot, and I think I'm just going to forego that one. Plus, they're going to make it very easy for us to explore 90% of rooms. We can just straight up walk in a circle here. So, yeah, let's start the circling. I'm going to go clockwise because me, Perfidious Pete, I'm a, you know, with the flow kind of guy. I'm just going with the flow. Clock runs this direction. Fuck it. I'm not going to be one of those counterclockwise guys who's always going to be like, no, man, I'm going my own way. I'm forging my own path. This shit is all me. I got to be unique. No, that's fine. I'll take the beaten path, thank you. I don't need to be a fucking trailblazer or anything. I'm totally comfortable with just following the herd. He's like, you're a sheep, Pete. And you know what? I'm okay with that because, you know, being a sheep's not all bad. You just stand out in the field all day, maybe do a little light grazing. Well, what's the drawback to being a sheep, really? I mean, other than that, you're covered in your own shit and you have to eat grass, which is probably not overly delicious. You know what? Never mind, actually. I don't want to be a sheep just because sheep suck. I'd be some other variety of maybe less awful or stupid herd animal. You know, I could go for being like a cow or something. That'd be all right. Standing around, eating your cud. Your basic concern as a cow is just try not to get struck by lightning. That's really it. That's really your only concern. You're big enough that coyotes and other sort of farmland predators aren't a big deal. Lightning is probably your biggest threat as a coyote. Electra Not Quite Nachos putting a knife in that man's neck. Oh, he made a horrible little pile of bones. It looks like Van Gogh with a teacup. Anyway, let's go for a group heal. Oh, Jean Grey, we gotta upgrade your skills because a 1-point group heal is just not getting it done. Mary Walker with some nice damage, and that man is actually dead. Got his throat cut by Typhoid Mary. Alright, so that's a solid start. Reasonable loot as well. I mean, overall, we're looking at 750 gold, which is most of what we paid to get in here. We've basically got our ticket price back. It's like we, you know, got the Powerball after buying a Powerball ticket. We're like, hey, got my money back. I had a 1 in roughly 60 chance of getting my money back, but this time, I bucked the odds. Don't play the lottery, folks. Odds are terrible. Actually, the lottery doesn't even come close to paying the odds. I mean, even the $1 billion Powerball jackpot they had recently was still basically only paying 2 times odds, which any Vegas aficionado will tell you pretty shitty. Double odds, not great. Don't play the lottery unless you know you've got some disposable income. And when you're playing the lottery, my theory on this has always been: do you get the ticket price worth of enjoyment out of imagining how you would spend the ridiculous fortune? Because, like, people are like, yeah, it's $2 for a lotto ticket. I'm going to go buy a $2 ticket because I'll get $2 worth of pleasure out of imagining how I'd spend the money if I won. You know what? If that's your argument, play the lottery all you want. Maybe just buy the 1 ticket, though. Probably just the 1. Don't go crazy. Don't be like, you know, I really enjoy imagining how I'd spend the money if I happen to win the lottery. I'm going to buy 140 tickets twice a week. That's probably a bad strategy. More scouting. How about a critical scout that shows me a secret room? How about fighting back-to-back hallway battles for a miserable treasure room where I will also get into another fucking fight? That seems great. Now, Mary Walker, do you have to go... Well, I mean, digging around, I guess, in an old sack is probably not the worst thing you could have done. I mean, you're not, like, digging in an old grave or nosing around on an old fucking pile of disgusting, diseased corpses that somebody left on a table. Oh, here's the remains of somebody's old feast. Yeah, great. You found the Skeksis. Remember, from the Darkest Crystal? The Dark Crystal, rather, where the disgusting fucking, like, pig beasts all got together and ate in the most horrible fashion ever. They had roast nebri, if you recall. Yeah, basically you're finding the remnants of that meal. Maybe if you find the remnants of that meal, don't just tuck right in. Realize that the Skeksis were awful. And they made them eat like that to sort of just help further the characterization that they were bad fucking dudes that you don't want any part of. Maybe don't just be like, you know, there's some leftovers here, nebri. I've never had it before, but it sounds good. I mean, it's what, some kind of swamp-dwelling sort of, leech-looking thing? It's fine, I'm sure it's okay. I mean, it's better than podling, which we could be eating podling. Also, if you broke into the Skeksis Palace, odds are you probably are a podling, so maybe eating podling is not the best thing, because it would be technically cannibalism. That seems sort of bad. Be like, oh, no, you know, it's not necessarily cannibalism. You're saying, what if Jen or Kira had eaten podling? I mean, they were gelflings. They're entitled to eat podling if they want to. Or at least it's not cannibalism if they do it. Now, if Ken ate Jira, or Jira ate Kira, rather, if Jen ate Kira, or Kira ate Jen, then it's cannibalism. Or arguably, if a Skeksis ate one of the mystics, that technically they're like a split half creature, so I mean, you could make a case for that also being cannibalism. Although they kind of did cannibalize each other at the end, because, I mean, they went all 2 become 1. 2 become 1. Spice Girl style. They did do it. I'm not making that up. Go watch the film. Go review the footage. 2 became 1. Spice Girl style. Basically, the Skeksis and the Mystics, what I'm saying is they were sort of the proto-Spice Girls. They were the inspiration for Spice World. All things Jerry Halliwell. And Emma Bunton. Let's not forget Baby Spice, who I think we'll all agree, the best Spice Girl. She was definitely the blondest Spice Girl. Can you whip a dagger into this man's heart? That's what we needed to see out of you, Not Quite Nachos. And then we'll go for the big heal on Von Doom, because he's looking a little tattered up. The old armor's taking a bit of a beating. The little plague is in action here from Mary Walker. We did get the Blight, and that did effectively 4 damage. And we took that 4 damage right back to the face. That's fantastic. We could purge, but it does nothing. I was thinking about trying to game out for a heal. Honestly, though, I think we're better off to just get the kill, get this shit wrapped up. I've probably made my quota of Spice Girls references for the week, and if I sit here for another few minutes, I may push the envelope and go full-on Spice World. So Victor Von Doom taking some... The stress is actually problematic. We really need to avoid that. Little double daggers from Not Quite Nachos. Respectable damage output there. Electra taking 2 respectable damage back as well as a bleed. Not really the end of the world. The tempting goblet, though, that shit's got to stop, man. Hashtag stop with the tempting. Hashtag say no to temptation. Hashtag get blighted, you piece of shit. Victor Von Doom taking a little stun. That is not good, because that puts Not Quite Nachos at the front line, which is not where we want her to be, because I don't think she has a single ability that works from that position. Doom was stunned. We're going to take some more stress damage. Another tempting goblet. All right, that's Typhoid Mary is basically at the limits of endurance in the stress department here. We're going to need to pile on some more blight on these guys and make sure we get some kills. We're definitely going to Toxin Trickery here. Little bonus dodge. Also cures our blight and bleed. Those 2 guys are dead, by the way, so we're not going to worry about them whatsoever. We're going to stack on some more heals. Doom's been taking a little bit of a beating here. This guy loves rending the second position. What's up with that? You know, there are other positions in the party, sir. You could take a swing at one of them. It doesn't always have to be number 2. Or are you making a juvenile poop joke? Is that your thing? Be like, no, I always hit number 2. It's a poop thing. We keep getting stunned, which is somewhat irritating. And by somewhat irritating, I mean extremely irritating. This fight is taking a surprisingly long time. We're going to go ahead and go for the old cure on the blight or bleed, get Doom patched up. We're unlikely to get 7 damage out of that. Yeah, it would be... Yeah, let's just go for the heal. We'd really have to get lucky or critical in order to get enough damage to make that a kill. Doom's gonna take 2 damage, and there's that bleed we just got rid of right back. Man, Doom, have you, like, got some kind of, like, blood condition we should know about? A little hemophilia or something? I mean, you are a nobleman. Does it run in your family? Have you got sort of a Tudor curse working? Where everybody in the house has a little bit of a hemophilia because you're all fucking your cousins and shit? Genetic diversity, Doom, that's the key. The 11 damage critical from Electra Not Quite Nachos was also pretty critical.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying.
I'm just going to unlock this. It is, of course, trapped. Fantastic. Yeah, we resisted the blight. So, all in all, not a big deal. Not a whole lot of dungeon left to go, which is good. Are we out of herbs? Yeah, well, we're just going to leave that alone then. I've learned my lesson on Iron Maidens. If you don't have herbs to purify them, just don't open them. They give you negative quirks and are almost always awful. The quirks are almost... You know what I meant. They give you negative quirks, which are almost always awful. The only negative quirk I can think of is rabies, and that one I actually don't mind having. I'll keep the rabies. I don't mind being rabid. Foaming at the mouth, sure, you lose sensation in some of your limbs. Man, yeah, it's fine. It's not a deal breaker. We're going to save ourselves enough food to make sure if we get another hunger prompt that we can't satisfy it. Once again, Mary Walker's going to go poking around in some dude's sack. She's all about poking random sacks. I mean, you know, man, it's been a while. Maybe she's just looking for love in all the wrong places. Be like, yeah, I just randomly poke dudes in a sack, and my reply would be, hey, Mary, possibly not the greatest way to introduce yourself to a potential romantic interest is to just walk up and poke them in the sack. Call me crazy, but most dudes not going to be a fan of that. We finally unleashed some damage from Jean Grey, and what does she give us? That pathetically worthless showing right there. That was... Don't even get me started, Jean. I've already... You have been definitely not amazing so far this mission. You've done some healing. Congratulations. On the plus side, we for once did not get a goblet full of blood thrown in Mary Walker's face, which is a nice change of pace. Nor did we get... okay, well... Unless this criticals and we get a bunch of stress damage from that, it seems like Mary is going to make it out unafflicted at least. Doom's going to need some stress relief, though. They're piling it on old Victor. Let's just go for the plague bomb. We got 1 kill, infected that guy with the blight, which is respectable. I think we're going to also throw a dagger in his heart. Man, Electra Not Quite Nachos is really starting to come out of her shell. She's making the Gravedigger potentially look strong. We're just going to try and pile on kills then. Let's see if we can kill everyone before they get a chance to go. Nope, getting rent for the old gods. Or are we? Yeah, take that. That Electra's not all just good looks and Jennifer... Never mind, I can't even finish that sentence. I was going to say good looks and Jennifer Garner amazing presence, but Jennifer Garner is not amazing. She looks like an old shoe. I'm sorry, Jennifer Garner. I'm not trying to pick on you. I mean, you're definitely more attractive than me. I'm basically a troll, but hey, like calls to like. Ugly knows ugly, Jennifer Garner. Be birds of a feather and whatnot. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with being ugly. So just, some people are not attractive. We fall in that subset, Jennifer Garner. The difference is, I haven't based my career on the fact that, haven't really sort of made looks my thing. I realized that I'm a troll. Also, if I'd made looks my thing, I would have starved to death long ago. Do we want to check out this last room? I kind of feel like the answer is no. Let's just get out of here. Let's return to the hamlet. We've got more than enough stress damage, and that shit's going to be expensive to fix. After we've paid to reduce our stress, odds are profits on this mission are going to be pretty goddamn minimal. What do we pull out? Little over 8 grand there. Yeah, probably full on half of that is going to go for stress reduction or possibly various upgrades and equipment. So if we turn a profit on this mission, once we get the stress relief, that profit is going to be very minimal. Also, I forgot to take... Oh, no, I didn't. I was going to say I forgot to put Megan in for stress relief, but actually I remembered that I'd forgotten earlier and then did it. Electra Nachios has a lazy eye, countered by her natural eye. You make me feel like a natural woman with a lazy eye. That's actually just comic. She has her eye is naturally lazy, is I guess what they're getting at. Lazy eye is terrible. We will probably try and get rid of that. And Jean Grey is a beast slayer. I guess she's gone she's just gone G and turned coat on the X-Men, and now she's out to kill the beast. Shouldn't be hard. I mean, he's blue and covered in fur. He's easy to find. Won't be hard to miss. Also, Jean has some fire-based powers, and it seems like that fur would probably burn pretty good. Alright, so the Paladin got rid of his bad humors, which is excellent. And we got lucky. The Abomination got rid of both his hysterical blindness and spotted fever at the same time. Superman is no longer tuckered out, and Wade Wilson has gotten his weak grip restored. Probably a long time in the sanitarium spent furiously masturbating to increase the strength of his grip, if I know Wade Wilson. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. It's the natural grip enhancer. For those of you who have always wanted a stronger grip, consider masturbation. So we need to do some stress relief here. Doom, is there anything you won't do? You have deviant tastes and are not allowed to visit the brothel. Well, I mean, that just seems like common courtesy, Doom. So let's take you to... Yeah, you seem like a meditative sort. Let's have you go up to the cloister. Also, meditating is cheap. Mary Walker is compulsive. Well, let's hope she's a compulsive drinker, because we're going to send her to the bar and have her get... Can we upgrade the tavern any? You know, for 2 portraits, yeah, I think that's probably a worthwhile investment of our 2 portraits, is to upgrade the bar and save ourselves a little bit of cash. Wait, does this not lower the price? We have to upgrade it again to... no, I'm not going to double dip. We will get more stress relief out of it. So there goes almost 2,000 of our meager income right there, just in stress relief. Is there anything else we need to do? How's everybody else look? Somebody got a negative disease or a quirk that we wanted to get rid of. Was it Doom? No. We got the negative quirk. I don't remember. Was it Jean Grey? No, it was... Oh, yeah, Elektra's lazy eye. That's what it was. Wait, what happened to her lazy eye? Her natural eye is still here, but her lazy eye, fuck that. That shit's gone. She's obsessed with self-worship. Well, I mean, if the lazy eye is naturally fixed, I guess natural eye counters lazy eye. Maybe they just negate each other. Either way, saves me money. I don't care what Elektra looks at. I mean, if she's looking to the left and the right at the same time, hey, she can throw 2 knives at 2 different targets that way. She's got independent targeting systems. I like that shit. I also like the fact that this mission is done. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see Elektra have both a lazy and natural eye at the same time, once again, it's weird talking to her because one eye is looking right at you and the other eye, can't tell if maybe she's talking to you or if she's a bartender from Rebel Galaxy. It's really a little confusing. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.